What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and in today's video, I'm talking the finale of Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 8, titled Chapter 24, The Return. This show is considered canon. There will be spoilers for this episode and the rest of the season. You have been warned. If you like what you see, then consider leaving a like and subscribing for more Star Wars videos. Thanks, and now back to the finale. The episode starts on Mandalore, right where the previous episode ended. Bo and the other survivors are in retreat. Bo calls Axe Woves, who had left to go get help, and she tells him to get everyone into the gauntlet ships and abandon the light cruiser, because Moff Gideon had sent TIE interceptors to attack the fleet. Axe Woves arrives at the fleet and tells everyone to get to the gauntlets. They do so. He then flies the light cruiser into Gideon's base, or is in the process of doing that. Din, with the help of Grogu, escapes his guards. They then go after Moff Gideon. Din calls R5 to help him locate Gideon's command center. They do so, and then after taking out all of his troopers that he had there, they arrive in a room with tanks along either wall with clone Gideons in them. Din destroys them. In the next room, he fights Moff Gideon. Gideon's Praetorian guards, they head for Grogu, and they push him back into another room. Bo meets with the gauntlets, and they all attack Gideon's base. Bo heads for Gideon, and she fights Gideon while Din goes and helps Grogu with the guards. Din and Grogu together defeat the Praetorian guards. Din then helps Bo with Gideon, and Gideon destroys the Darksaber, and the light cruiser crashes, and Gideon goes up in flames. Grogu shields himself, Bo, and Din with the Force, and the Mandos are victorious. They have a ceremony with Paz Vizsla's son, where I guess he's officially, now that they can pour the special Mandalorian water on him, he's inducted in there into the clan or whatever. Din adopts Grogu as his son, and they're told to go on journeys and I guess, become Mandalorians and train and all that. So they do that. The Mandalorians, they relight the forge and they cry for Mandalore. A bit like in The Lord of the Rings, when Boromir takes Osgiliath, and they are all saying for Gondor. Although I'm pretty sure that scene's in the extended edition. So
the city of Osgiliath has been reclaimed for Gondor. For Gondor. For Gondor.
Din goes to Carson Teva and offers his services as a bounty hunter to the New Republic. He then goes to Navarro, and Greef Karga gives him a deed to a cabin, and Din then gifts him a rebuilt IG-11 to be the new Marshal of Navarro. The episode ends with Din and Grogu at their cabin, and Grogu force lifts frogs. The end. No end credit scene, so that was a little surprising. Well, this episode was good, if not a bit underwhelming. The battle between the Mandos and Gideon's troops was pretty cool, I thought. And the fight with Din, Bo, and Gideon was actually pretty good, It's a little sad that the Darksaber is destroyed, but again, it's not my favorite lightsaber, so, it's not the end of the world, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore, considering that those Mandalorians, Bo-Katan led them in battle to retake Mandalore, and the Darksaber got destroyed during that battle, but they're victorious, so I don't think they're gonna, whine and complain about the Darksaber, but you never know. I'm going to say it right now for posterity. I wouldn't be shocked if Gideon or one of his clones shows up down the road as a big reveal. I really don't want this, as Gideon died, so he should stay that way. There are too many cases as of late in Star Wars where a dead character comes back. Yeah, and the Mythosaur, they didn't do anything. They just showed it opening its eyes. Maybe in season 4, I don't know. Who knows? I'm glad Din didn't die. That's good. It's fantastic that the Mandalorians are rebuilding Mandalore, so maybe in season 4 he'll go pop over there and check him out again. And we'll see it flourishing. It sounds like the next season will be Din and Grogu doing bounty hunting, which sounds cool, but has potential to have some filler stuff, so yeah. I'm surprised there wasn't an end credit scene, as the other seasons did. Overall, I'm excited for the next season, so yeah. I liked this episode, but I did expect more. I'd give this episode a 7 out of 10. And as the season as a whole, I would give a 5.5 out of 10. Which, yes, means that this season, to me, is the weakest of the Mandalorian seasons. So, what did you think of this episode? Did this episode save the season for you? You can tell me in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.